Welcome back. Daniella Squicquero is here, and she is, as always, with our business report. And we've got a lot to talk about today. Bluffton just continues to grow, and we're going to talk about some new businesses. I touched a little bit in the headlines about Burnt Church Distillery. They're having their grand opening, so tell us a little bit about that. And then, of course, we're really excited about the Lowcountry Market, fresh market. What's it called? Tell me.
Well, we'll get to that in 1 second, but you are absolutely right, Betsy. First of all, of course, as always, great to be back. But yes, we have so much to talk about this week. And really, it's so exciting. Obviously, we've all been waiting for the Burnt Church Distillery to open. That is going to be a huge boost to the area economy. And of course, as with all new businesses, come new jobs. And so Burnt Church Distillery is hiring. If you go to their website, which is burntchurchdistillery.com, easy enough to remember, you can take a look at what they have available and get in touch with them there. But yes, they do have their grand opening set for March 5th. So that has been announced, and we are so excited. I did tell you I had a little bit of a behind the scenes a couple of months ago with the Porsche driving experience to get an idea of what they were going to be doing there. And it is phenomenal. So I cannot wait for them to open their doors. Speaking of Lowcountry Fresh, as you mentioned, that's another very exciting development here in the Lowcountry, not just in Bluffton, but in our larger area. And the concept is so wonderful. So for our viewers who are not familiar with what is going on there, we love our agriculture in this area and our local produce and our local farms and local farmers. But the aggregation has never really happened to the level that the owners, Cindy and Andy Rolfe of Lowcountry Fresh Market, really technically it's Lowcountry Fresh, but it is a market. So think of it that way. Those two individuals have created this business concept that will really bring farm to market to table. So it will be a little bistro. It will be a market and sort of produce more than a stand. It will be a standalone building actually in one of the new sections off of Buckwalter called Washington Square. So I wanted to make sure I got that right. And they are set to open hopefully in May of this year.
Yeah, it is so exciting. It's such a great avenue for our local farmers to have somewhere to share what they can bring to the table. So it is really exciting. And so we're going to switch gears a little bit because we like to talk about local all the time. And of course, we want to continue to support local, but we do have something more of a big box maybe coming to town. Tell us a little bit about that.
We do. So in my line of work, I always get two questions. Where's the Costco? Where's the Trader Joe's? And unfortunately, up until this point, the answer is Charleston. So that's luckily not necessarily going to be the answer anymore. Now, Trader Joe's is still on a hold. We don't have any sort of confirmed plans for that. But Costco, in Mayor Salka's most recent report with Bluffton Today, she has confirmed the rumors that Costco will indeed be coming to the area. Now, it won't be in Bluffton. It will be in Pooler, Georgia, which, of course, is about 30 minutes away. Easy peasy to get there. And it will be, of course, serving our entire Lowcountry area. So they are set to break ground immediately. And they should be ready to open their doors in the early part of 2022. That is the plan right now.
Well, I am certainly very excited about that. It is much easier than going to Charleston, that is for sure. And so then give us a little taste about what local businesses can think about coming up as we head into spring.
Absolutely. So, of course, we've been highlighting a couple here today, but we have hundreds and hundreds of local businesses and a lot of resources for those individuals and the larger community. So through our local chambers, of course, there are 3 just in our county alone. There are lots of networking events, even though people are not getting face-to-face. And I touched on this last time, but coming up, and I just want to make sure I have this information right. So the Bluffton Chamber, that's the Greater Bluffton Chamber of Commerce, they have a Zoom the Room coming up from 8 to 9 a.m. on Tuesday the 16th as a last email blast. So I would encourage everybody to hop on there. That is available, of course, to members. And then the BCYP, which is the Young Professionals. This group is phenomenal. I'm so proud of the growth that they have seen. They have a meetup. They are doing socially distanced, carefully meeting up, but they are still meeting up. And they're also doing headshots this time around. So for anybody, any young professional in the area that needs to update their headshots, they can do that on Wednesday the 17th from 5:30 to 7:30. At Lot 9, which is a really, really cool spot. And the Beaufort Chamber also has a Coffee Connect coming up Friday, 8 to 9 a.m. The Hilton Head Chamber as well, Teletown Hall coming up. That's every 2 weeks. And you can, of course, find their information on their respective websites.
Well, thank you so much. That was a lot of information, and it was great, as always, to see you.
Lots.
Yeah. Have a good day.
Thanks, Betsy.
A new book series tackles important lessons in a fun format. We'll learn more about it next.